Hello, hello. Good evening, everyone. I'm going to wait a couple minutes and see who's joining. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Welcome, everyone. I'm going to wait a little bit for more people to join. We'll see who's going to join us. What is Kirtan? Why do I chant? Why am I making this my business? Why am I inviting people to chant with me? What's going on? What's chanting? Have anyone joining us? Let's invite some people who I thought were maybe interested in joining. Let's invite. Welcome, welcome. Who wants to chant? Who I think would be interested in joining me? I'm just inviting a bunch of people right now. Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Feel free to comment in the chat. Just checking. Here's one that I know wanted to join. Okay, let's start. Quick something. The sound. Welcome, welcome. We're going to start right away. I was just waiting for a few people to join. They can always catch the replay. But I forgot to plug this. The microphone. Okay, welcome to all the new people in the group, everyone that's catching this in replay or live. My name is Malika Selami, the chanting queen. I've started chanting 10 years ago. I just fell in love with the practice, and as I grew into my spirituality and on my path, I drifted away from education, drifted away from the bars and the folk music life, and really took my voice, my education, the desire to share with others, right, and what I do, the teaching, the guiding, and my spirituality, and then just made it my own little world of chanting. And thank you for joining me tonight. I am an intuitive musician and guide, and I host group programs, community chanting, online events. And I also have a membership, a monthly membership, where we meet and we are facing ourselves and our accountability in our desire to change patterns that no longer work. Let go of things that no longer help us move to our higher self, to a higher frequency. So what is chanting? Chanting is the Bhakti Yoga, basically Kirtan. It is an old ancient practice from the Vedas, and it used to be a lot about educating through the repetition. Chanting and singing are two different things, right? Singing can be anything, a story, a whole song. Chanting is repetition that comes So like reciting something multiple times, a prayer or mantra, something like that. So what does mantra means? The prayer, what we're chanting. Man means the mind, and tra, the heat of life. So basically we are studying the mind. Ra also means sun. So it's basically a life force. Physically, when we start chanting, not only we activate our vocal cords, which is our throat chakra, but we activate the vagal nerve, the vagus nerve, which is connected. It's the most important nerve in our human body, and it's connected to most of our organs. It also has a lot of benefits like calm the nervous system, right? Because we're always kind of on a stress. And it's like, I don't think people realize how stressed we are. It's not just anxiety or the nerves that are getting, once in a while. It's just we live a stressful rhythm of life. And when we chant, we learn to just sit. It's an active meditation. We use our body, so it has impact on our body, on our spirituality, on an energetic level through the chakras that I'm not going to get too much into tonight, but it opens our heart space. It connects us to our sacral and solar plexus chakra, which is our identity, who we are. It allows us to develop our intuition and move through so much junk. It wakes up our DNA. Like, it's a pretty powerful practice. Now, a question that comes often is, how do I chant? Like, what do I do? I don't get it. Like, what is it? So until you come in and try it, it's really hard to understand. And maybe you've come to a kirtan before in person, and it was very call and response. For me, this doesn't matter. What matters is that we come together either online, as a circle, with the energy that we're shifting together, the intentions that we're putting into our practice, or that we chant in a real circle. It's always about our intention and what we can build and transmute and change and shift together, right? When we start loving more ourselves, it's easier to spread that shit around. So a little bit more about chanting. So we sit. We can dance too while we chant. We really feel it in our body. But it's a meditative, right? A repetitive mantra practice, like a prayer that we chant in Sanskrit or Pali or English sometimes, or whatever other language really. Sanskrit is from Hinduism, so this is mainly what I chant. And it doesn't really matter if I understand or pronounce exactly the right thing, because what matters is the vibration of our vocal cords, as we mentioned earlier. But also know that those syllables that you're pronouncing, like Om, has an impact on your body. Om is the root universal mantra, like syllable, but it's also the intuition, the third eye chakra mantra, I see. So like just oming vibrates in our body, raises our vibration. So we start attracting things that we want, that we keep wanting, that are not coming. We start getting away from the toxicity that is not working, the patterns that you keep getting stuck in. You start seeing shift in your relationships, in the clients that you bring to yourself, to your life, to your business. With maybe friendships will drift away. Maybe you'll get a little bit of distance with some people. And I think this is what happened when we're raising our vibration, where we're connecting to our higher self, when we're shifting and releasing what no longer serve us. So like there's such a mental break as well to chant, from our worries. We just learn to receive things differently. So like it helps in so many levels. So I invite you to chant with me if you're here this far. If you made it this far, it probably means that you are curious and you want to try it. So I invite you to just let go of that, whatever my voice is going to sound like. Am I going to be able to pronounce it properly? kind of like thoughts, and just let yourself chant with me with the power of your voice. Tonight, or whenever you're doing this, whatever we're creating, whatever we're clearing together by our voice, by chanting, by putting our energy together, is going to be continuous. So it doesn't matter when you join, you're still going to benefit from what we are creating, what you will be creating at that moment. So it's all good that you see live or that you join later. One mantra that I like to start with is Ganesha. If you don't have my PDF yet that you can print at home, I invite you to go at thechantingqueen.com. That's where all my offerings are, my group offerings, the membership, my recorded workshops that you can buy. Right now there's Voice of the Goddess coming up February 8th. There's still some space for you to join. It's for women only. It's a 3 months intensive program, and it's awesome. We're not only chanting, we're discussing some heavy subjects, some heavy themes like grief, like boundaries, like the mother, father, wound, inner child, abundance, manifestation. There's lots of like really good theme that we'll be exploring, and it's like intense. And of course, chanting is your practice, your intentional practice. So you're in charge. If you want to do it once a year, once a day. I do not chant every day, but I have my intentional practice every day. So I do other things like guided meditation, like my stretching. I started Kundalini yoga online once in a while. There's many little things that I do. Dance party, walks, journaling, gratitude journal. Hello ladies, welcome, welcome. So yeah, there's lots of ways that you can connect with yourself a little deeper and have that intentional practice. But let's chant now. So Ganesha is number 1. He is the, it's a great opening chant for the throat chakra, helps us speak our truth, ease and flow, find that truth and courage to speak up in life. It assists in transformation, removes obstacles. It is an opener of doors. It clears DNA toxins, impurities. It's a very powerful mantra. So let's start with this one. Om Gam Ganapataye Namah. And I invite you to just chant it. You'll get it. You'll get it. And even if you go like, you're vibrating. You're working your magic. Set your intention and opening to this beautiful new practice that comes to you. Om Gam Ganapataye Namah. Om Gam Ganapataye Namah. Om Gam Ganapataye Namah. Om Gam Ganapataye I try to invite people to stay and feel the ripples of the mantra for a little longer. Maybe you're feeling stuff moving in your body. Maybe you need to blow your nose or cough. This is all normal stuff that happens when you chant. Sometimes I pick up stuff from others. I burp and I cough out of the blue. Sometimes we feel an instant high or low or just grounding effect. We're no longer so stressed out. We're no longer so angry. We're no longer so tired. Maybe that's what it brought to us, that kind of like whew, breath of new energy, right? Renewed energy. Maybe it didn't do anything, and that's okay. Maybe it takes a little longer, and sometimes it does. Maybe it takes more than one practice, and it's okay too. We're responsible of our own intentional practice, of our own chanting practice. If we know chanting helps us speak our truth and find that courage to speak up and share with the people we're afraid of sharing, or in situations where we don't feel heard, well, this is a great practice to help you find that inner strength. So if you need to ground yourself after a crazy day with the kids or at work, this is a practice for you. If you need to let go grief, move through emotions, anxiety, this is a practice for you. It's a very physical, mental, spiritual, energetic practice. Like, it embodies all of ourselves. It helps us find that deep inner voice within us that helps us move and navigate life. Okay, another great opening mantra. It is from the Kundalini tradition. It is a mantra that means I bow to the divine teacher within. I'm choosing easy mantra for us tonight. It doesn't matter. The intention is more important here. So I bow to the divine teacher within. I salute myself. I accept myself. I bow to myself because I have all the answers within. I just need to listen to my heart a little bit more. And this is a beautiful heart-opening chant and a beautiful heart-opening practice to chant mantra, to chant kirtan. So, Om Namo Guru, which means teacher, Dev Namo. Feel free to drink some water. when we pass that barrier of what am I gonna sound like? This is so weird. Why am I chanting? You know, that brain, that ego, that whatever that stops us from really doing it. I know it's a little different, but it has such a powerful impact on our growth, on our path, on what we want to shift, because it changes us. It connects deeper with ourselves, and it changes not only our DNA physically. It calms us. It helps even our hormones. You know, like happy hormones, endorphins, and all of them, dopamine, and like it really activates our 4 different hormones. So it helps us release through tears or moving our body. There's a lot of benefits into chanting, and there's lots of offerings for you. If this resonates with you, don't be shy. Go at thechantingqueen.com, book a discovery call with me. Let's discuss. Let's see what you need some shift in, and if I have some programs that would work with you, with what you want to achieve, what you want to do. Talk therapy is great, but we're not moving anything in the body, in the energy centers. You know what I mean? Sometimes we just need that physical practice of focusing on the chanting only. Sitting down, being present in our body, feeling our muscles starting to relax, activating and balancing our nervous system, the parasympathetic, the rest and restore needs to kick in, because the sympathetic is go, go, go. You're the mama who's going, you're the hard worker, you're the woman or the man who's just super busy all the time. You don't feel like you have any stress, but your life is stressful. So we gotta stop, and not just stop and watch something. Stop and have that intentional practice. So important. Okay, let's chant more. Okay, another one that is great for balancing not only our feminine and our masculine divine energy within. We all have this, men and women. Chanting is a very feminine practice. So when we chant, we connect to that flow, to that moment, present moment, instead of the future or the past. And we clear our mind and stop trying to control and just let it go. And it's a very feminine activity. So I invite you to step into that. The whole world, women or men, we are very in our masculine energy. So like needing to control, projecting to the future, like more rigidity. So we need to let go a little bit of that and just connect with our heart and our feminine, divine feminine within. So let's chant Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram. Sita and Ram, feminine and masculine energy. Number 9. If you have the sheet, the mantra, the PDF, my free PDF you can get. Sita is the feminine aspect of universal source of light, virtue, fertility, and the Ram is the masculine aspect of universal source of light, strength and loyalty. We invoke this comic couple for balance of the sacred masculine and feminine. Sitaram, 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 Sitaram. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Sitaram, 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 Sitaram. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Sitaram, 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 Sitaram. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Sitaram, 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 Sitaram. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Beautiful. How are we feeling? Let me know in the comments. I'm feeling better, obviously. Okay. One last one before we say goodbye for today. Feel free to share the group, Chanting for Healing community, with your friends who think that would benefit for them to start chanting. You think they're a little pack of nerves and they need to chill out? Send them to me. If there's any offerings that I've mentioned earlier, or that you're feeling called to look further in what I offer, and if it resonates with you, please check the chantingqueen.com. Tara. Tara is another easy one to chant. Om Tare Tutare Ture Soha or Swaha, depending if you chant in Sanskrit or Pali. Pali is from Buddhism, Tibetan Buddhism. It's derived from Sanskrit, so a little bit of a newer language. You know, we're still talking about thousands of years, but newer. Tara is the goddess of, she's the mother of all Buddhas. She is divine. She is light in transformation, on the cycle of suffering. She is there to support us through life in transformation, but also hardship. So I invite you to think about that heart opening practice, trusting that we're divinely guided, trusting that we are supported by a team of angels, of guides, of real humans in this world, supported online by our community or in person. We have that love, we're working on that love for ourselves. And we know we are supported by all of this. Plus, when we chant, we tara, we get supported by the chanting in our intentional practice. So I invite you to chant with me Om Tare, Tutare, Ture, Soha or Swaha. Om Tare, Tutare, Ture, Swaha. Om Tare, Tutare, Ture, Swaha. Om Tare, Tutare, Ture, Swaha. Let's thank ourselves and all of our team of guides and our family nearby hearing us, my dogs hearing me. Let's thank the whole beautiful circle, whoever joined live or in replay. Thank you for joining. Thank you for chanting. Thank you for having the audacity, the courage to step into your uncomfortable zone and be present with your voice and be curious about what it can activate within yourself. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Namaste. That's a sign of respect. I honor the divine in you. Like I honor the divine in myself. I normally finish with a little om to close the circle with that universal sound. So I'd invite you to take a deep breath in and out through the mouth. Out through the mouth. And then back in through the nose to om. Thank you for joining in this mini kirtan. Catch more offerings, pop-up kirtan on my YouTube channel, or lives in my group, or on Instagram at the Chanting Queen. Thank you again, everyone. Sending you so much love.